Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to our stream for Sunday Night Football. I'm on a few minutes late, so sorry about that. We're probably a couple minutes into the game. Let me get the game on. The Cowboys and 49ers today on Sunday Night Football. Should be a really good one. Alright, here we go. Hold up. I gotta sign in. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. But Cowboys 49ers tonight on Sunday Night Football. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Ignore the scoreboard for a second. That was from last week. I would assume it's still 0-0. And my game also froze. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up the comments real quick as well. First and 10, Purdy looks to throw. Underneath, he's going to find Debo. That pass is broken up for a fumble. They're going to say fumble. There's a flag down on the play. I think... No, incomplete pass. Okay, that's what I thought. I never really think Debo got possession of that. It would have been wiped out anyway because there was a Cowboy defender offsides. That was Michael Parsons, I believe. It was Michael Parsons. Him against Trent Williams is going to be such a fun matchup to watch tonight. But 1st and 5 following the penalty. First and 5, Purdy looks to throw. Quick throws to the outside. That is caught by Debo for a first down. Right at the marker. I think they're going to give that to him. Or at least they should. Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Oh, hey, how's it going? Sorry, I just saw your comments now. 2nd and 1 from the 24. Purdy under center. They go I formation. They toss this to McCaffrey. Running right, McCaffrey picks up the first down. Crosses the 20-yard line and is taken down at the 19. So the 49ers with the ball in the red zone here on their, I would assume, their opening drive. Alright, there we go. Also make sure to vote on that poll. Who will win, Cowboys or 49ers? I've got the 49ers. I'll check my score in a couple minutes. But 1st and 10 for the 49ers at the 19-yard line of the Cowboys inside the red zone. Purdy looks to throw. He's got time. Steps up in the pocket, rolls out to his right, throws to the end zone. What a throw by Brock Purdy on the run as he finds George Kittle for a 49ers touchdown. Really, really nice throw from Brock Purdy as he rolls out to his right and finds a wide open George Kittle in the end zone for a Niners touchdown. That was a really nice play. That's a really good throw on the run, and also just a nice play made by Brock Purdy moving outside of the pocket. And the extra point is up and good. There is a flag, though. Let's take a look at what this is. Alright, let's see what this flag is. So they were offsides on the extra point, and the penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. So we actually saw the Jaguars do something similar earlier today in London, where they thanks to the penalty, got closer, ended up going for 2, and jumping out to an 8-0 lead following their first touchdown. But let me pull up my score prediction. Make sure to vote if you guys haven't already. So far, everybody who's voted has said the 49ers. I would agree. And I've got the 49ers by a score of 26-17. So if you guys have a score prediction, let me know in chat. I've got the 49ers 26-17. I also put a poll out in the community tab of my channel where you guys can make sure to look for polls, updates, anything like that. And I said, who do you think, you're going to scroll down a little bit past the college ones, who do you think won Sunday Night Football? Pretty close, 59% of you guys said the 49ers, 41% said the Dallas Cowboys. But the Cowboys, they're going to get the football following the touchdown, which is a 19-yard touchdown pass from Brock Purdy to George Kittle. And the Cowboys will now take over for their first drive of the game when they get back from commercial. Give me 1 second to check something really quickly. Alright. So they're back from commercial break. Cowboys going to get the football back, trailing 7-0 after allowing an opening drive touchdown to the 49ers. So the 49ers are going to be kicking off from the 40 because of the offsides penalty on the extra point. So the kick is away, and it will be a touchback. And Dak Prescott and the Cowboys offense will take over at their own 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys offense take over at their own 25-yard line. Prescott in shotgun, Pollard the back lineup to his left. Now Pollard shifts over to his right. They're going to start off with the gift to Pollard running left. He's going to gain maybe a yard, not much there. This should be a good game, I would agree. Who do you think's going to win? Cowboys, okay. I think it's going to be the 49ers, but I mean, this is one that could definitely go either way. 2nd and 9 here from the 26. Prescott under center. He looks to throw. Steps up the pocket. Zips one downfield too high. Looking for, I believe that's Jake Ferguson. Let me pull up the roster real quick. Dak Prescott's numbers on the season: 908 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 71% completion percentage. So here is a early 3rd and long for the Cowboys, 3rd and 9. Prescott looks to throw. He's pressured, throws down the sideline, incomplete, gallop the intended target. And the 49ers defense going to force a quick 3 and out on the Cowboys' opening drive. Something that's going to be really interesting is how we see these two really good defenses. But sometimes when you see those games, they end up being more high scoring than you'd expect with two insane defenses. So that'll be something to definitely see. How much points get scored. The 49ers obviously with an opening drive touchdown and are going to get the football back as Cowboys send on Brian Anger to punt here on this 4th and 9. Anger's punt is away, and Ray McLeod will field this at his own 22. McLeod is taken down right there at the 23. Not much of a return. Good punt coverage there by the Cowboys. And the 49ers will take over at their own 23-yard line with 4:40 gone in the first quarter. They lead this one 7-0. So far, results in the poll, 83% of you guys have said the 49ers will win, 17% have said the Cowboys. Make sure to vote if you guys haven't already. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. I don't know why I feel that way. Give me 1 second. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here, the Cowboys punted away to the 49ers following a quick 3-and-out, getting just 1 yard on their first possession of the game. And the 49ers now take over. Let's see, it's either going to be 22 or 23. It is going to be their own 23-yard line with 10:20 to go in the first quarter. The 49ers on their opening drive went 7 plays, 75 yards, and a touchdown, taking 3:50 off the clock. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Results in the poll, 88% have said the 49ers will win, 12% have said the Cowboys. Make sure to vote if you guys haven't already done so. I've got the 49ers in this game by a score of 26-17. Alright, so they're back from commercial break here. The 49ers 31 points on opening drives. That is the most in the NFL this season. Purdy under center. Here he is going to hand off to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey with a good run of 6 yards on the first drive. Thoughts on Ole Miss? Didn't see any of that game yesterday. They beat Arkansas by, what was it, a touchdown? Let me check. Or I'll check after this upcoming play. Yeah, by a touchdown. So, I mean, good, not anything super impressive. Here is the toss to McCaffrey. He's going to look for a win, make a cut. McCaffrey still on his feet, gains 4 before he's taken down there. McCaffrey did a good job not to lose yardage on that play. But yeah, overall, a win for Ole Miss. Obviously, that's a good thing. Still only have 1 loss, meaning they're technically alive in playoff contention, although they've got a lot of tough teams left on the schedule. And then they also beat an Arkansas team, which is okay, nothing amazing, but overall I'd say okay for Ole Miss. 3rd and 2, Purdy looks to throw, deflected the line and incomplete. He was looking for McCaffrey out of the slot. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 2. Actually went off his helmet. Jonathan Hankins, number 95. He got his helmet on it. And that will send on Mitch Wishnowsky to punt it away for the 49ers. And the Cowboys defense now forces a quick 3-and-out. As the teams trade 3-and-outs, Wishnowsky's kick is away. Turpin back deep to receive. He calls for a fair catch at his own 21-yard line. And that is where the Cowboys will take over for their second drive. So teams trade 3-and-outs. And the Cowboys begin just across their own 20-yard line. Let's see if they can put together something better than a 1-yard 3-and-out on their second drive. Give me 1 second. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Following the punt. Cowboys with the football on their own 21-yard line with 8:46 to go in the first quarter. They trail by 7. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Just getting back now. So far, results on the poll, 58% of you guys have said the 49ers will win, 42% have said the Cowboys. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. So 1st and 10 from their own 21. Prescott in shotgun, Pollard the back line to his left. Prescott looks to throw. He's going to swing this one out to Pollard of the backfield. And Pollard is taken down right there by Dre Greenlaw. Nice tackle in space. Stops him for a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 12 for the Cowboys. 49ers with one of the best linebacker duos in the league with Greenlaw and Fred Warner. Here's Prescott to throw. He finds CeeDee Lamb for a gain of about 9 there. That'll bring up a 3rd and roughly 3. Following the completion there. So 3rd and 3 here for the Cowboys from their own 28. Prescott in shotgun. He looks to throw. He's pressured, and Prescott is taken down for a sack. Nick Bosa, his first big play of the game, takes Dak Prescott down on third down and forces another 3 and out for the 49ers defense. So back-to-back 3 and outs for the Cowboys offense. And again, they send on Brian Anger to punt. And Anger's kick is going to be fielded at the 30 by Ray McLeod, where he calls for a fair catch. And that is where the 49ers will take over for their third drive of this first quarter, up 7-0 with 6:54 to go. The 49ers defense has been really good so far. The Cowboys have run more plays than they have total yards in their first 2 drives combined. 6 plays, just 2 yards. Averaging 0.3 yards per play. Updated results on the poll. 62% of you guys have said the 49ers win. 38% have said the Cowboys. Again, make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. I can't vote because I created the poll. But if I could vote, I would go with the 49ers. I've got them winning 26-17. So waiting for them to come back from commercial break here, as the 49ers take over at their own 30 following the punt. Had a good opening drive, going right down the field for a touchdown before going a quick 3 and out on their most recent possession. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial. And while we wait for them to come back from commercial, if you guys can go ahead and hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate that. We've got just 1 like on the stream so far. So if you guys can hit that like button, I could greatly appreciate that. But the battle of 2 really good defenses. Scoring defense, or tail of the tape, sorry. 2 top 5 offenses, 2 top 3 defenses. So 1st and 10 from the 30. Purdy is pressured right away. Purdy going to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to end up going down for a loss of 2. Curse with pressure there. They went play action with McCaffrey. They had a safety blitz off the right side for the Cowboys. I think Juszczyk was supposed to pick him up. He just completely whiffed on the block, or didn't. He saw him late. And Purdy ends up getting taken down for loss of 2. They go I formation here with the Debo as the back. They toss it to him, and Debo's going to bounce to the outside. He's going to get the edge. Debo is out of bounds after a gain of 9. And that will bring up a 3rd and 3. The 49ers like to run a lot of toss plays to their running backs, or in this case Debo. that go essentially right up the middle. Interesting concept. 3rd and 1. They're going to hand off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey picks up the first down. Doesn't get much more than that, but he gets the yard he needs. And the 49ers move the chains. I'd probably expect a run play coming here, as Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk both just went off the field. 1st and 10, Purdy under center. McLeod in motion. Purdy's going to hand off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is going to run for 5 before he's taken down by Van Der Esch. And we've now got 4.5 minutes to go, or a little over 4.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. The 49ers with the 2nd highest motion rate in the NFL. I think it's at 79%. The NFL average is 54%. Only behind the Dolphins. 2nd and 5, Purdy, with time, throws deflected at the line and incomplete. Second pass deflection for defensive tackle Jonathan Hankins so far. Purdy had time, then time ran out as he let that one go, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. So here's a 3rd and 5 from their own 46-yard line. McCaffrey motions out wide. Purdy looks to throw. Looks like they may have a free play. Over the middle, that is incomplete. Looking for McCaffrey. A flag came out right on the snap. Wonder if a Cowboy maybe lined up offsides. Or they had some kind of illegal formation. That's my guess. Offsides. 3rd time the Cowboys have been caught offsides so far. Yep, definitely offsides. That one on number 1, Jaron Kearse. 4th Cowboy penalty. They've got 30 penalty yards. 49ers, no penalties so far. So 4:06 to go in the opening quarter. Ball just inside Cowboys territory on the 49. Purdy in shotgun. And here they're going to hand off to Mason. And Mason with a good run there of 7, maybe 8 yards. No, it's about 7. No Elijah Mitchell today, so Mason serving as the 2nd back behind McCaffrey. Jordan Mason in his 2nd season has 50 carries for 285 yards and a touchdown, averaging 5.7 yards per carry. Mason remains in at running back. Purdy under center. Jennings motions across the formation. Here they hand off to Mason again. He is not going to get that much this time, only a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for the 49ers. And Christian McCaffrey will now re-enter the game. Micah Parsons got hands on Mason in the backfield, but couldn't quite bring him down. So here is a 3rd and 1. Purdy under center. Juszczyk in motion. And Purdy off play action is going to find Juszczyk in the flat. And Juszczyk with the first down. He turns upfield. He's taking it out of bounds at the 30-yard line. And the 49ers with another 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 here for the 49ers. The Cowboys have still not picked up a first down. The 49ers have 8. 1st and 10 at the 31. McCaffrey in motion, and play is whistled down prior to the snap. We've got a flag, delay a game. That'll back him up 5. So 1st and 15 for the 49ers on the Cowboys 36-yard line. They go exact same formation, exact same motion as well. McCaffrey motion to the left side. Purdy zips one over the middle, bobbled and incomplete by Brandon Ayuk. Stephon Gilmore tipped that one. Ayuk bobbled it and could not come up with the catch. Thrown a little bit behind Brandon Ayuk as well. If he leads him more to the middle of the field, Stephon Gilmore doesn't have a chance to make a play on that ball. So 2nd and 15, Juszczyk in motion. Purdy looks to throw. Over the middle, that is incomplete, off the hands of the rookie Ronnie Bell from Michigan. And incomplete, that'll bring up a 3rd and 15. A little bit of a high throw, but that's one that should probably be caught. So 3rd and 15. Jennings in motion. Kittle also in motion. 3rd and 15. Purdy fakes the screen now to draw him. The Cowboys knew what was coming there. McCaffrey taken down for a loss of 5, maybe 6 yards on the play. The fake throw out wide, and then the delayed handoff did not fool the Cowboys at all. And Micah Parsons was in the backfield just about instantly. The punt here is going to be caught on the fly by Bell at the 5-yard line. So a good punt. And with 47 seconds to go in the first quarter, the Cowboys take over deep inside their own territory. '49ers with a solid drive there. The Cowboys just do a good job making sure they're not able to get points out of it and knocking them out of field goal range. The Cowboys, one of 4 teams to have 8 different offensive line with at least 50 snaps played. Here they hand off to Tony Pollard. He's going to look for a lane. He's going to find a lane after he makes a cut, and he's taken down after getting 7. The ball is out! The 49ers have the football. I didn't even see the ball come out. I just saw everyone scrambling for it. But the 49ers defense forces a turnover. Oh yeah, punched out by Fred Warner. They got to make sure they didn't go out of bounds at all, or touched by anyone out of bounds. That's awfully close. Warner punches it out. It goes off the leg of Lenore, off the leg of, I can't tell who that is. Yeah, I think that's a good fumble and fumble recovery. It definitely stays inbounds. And Givens, I think, has it before he goes sliding out of bounds. That looks good to me. Obviously, all turnovers are reviewed. I'm just going to put the ball at the 49ers, although I think it should stay that way, but I mean, sometimes with the NFL reviews, you never know. But to me, that looks like a good fumble and a good recovery inbounds. What do you guys think? But if the play stands, the Cowboys offense has now run 7 plays. And it's just not been good at all. They are reviewing a bit. If it stands, the 49ers will take over on the Cowboys roughly maybe the 15-yard line. Yeah, it's going to be about the 15-yard line with 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. So, still waiting for them to come back from commercial break and also give a ruling as they reviewed that. But I'm pretty sure that should be a fumble and then a fumble recovery by the 49ers. Obviously, we'll have to wait. See? Alright, they're back here. The ruling on the field is a fumble. The ruling on the field stands. And the 49ers, they take over at roughly the 15-yard line. Here's another angle of this one right down the sideline. They keep showing several different angles of it. Here they throw it out to Debo. And Debo is out of bounds after roughly a gain of 6. 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter. They don't have to run another play before the end of the quarter. Let's see if they do. They've got 10 seconds. 2nd and 4. It doesn't appear as if they're going to. They don't. Just tried to draw them off sides. But that brings us to the end of the first quarter. 49ers lead 7-0. With the chance to extend that lead as we head to the second quarter. Also, the Cowboys with just 6 total yards. 7 plays, 6 yards. The Cowboys offense has gotten off to a terrible start. Give me 1 second. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break as we enter the second quarter. 49ers up by 7 with a 2nd and 4 on the Cowboys' 10-yard line. Upcoming as they enter the second quarter. So far, results in the poll, 70% of you guys have said the 49ers win, 30% have said the Cowboys. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. Alright, they're now back from commercial. 2nd and 4 for the 49ers at the Cowboys' 10. Cowboys defense has been out there for a long time. Over 12 minutes of possession time for the 49ers in the first quarter. Second and 4, Purdy hands off to McCaffrey up the middle. McCaffrey lowers the shoulder, powers his way ahead, and gets down to the 2. Wait, is there a fumble? Cowboys are saying they have it. We got a spot that comes in at the 2 saying the 49ers have it. The Cowboys have the football. McCaffrey fumbles on the 2. Interesting. I didn't even see the ball come out. It comes out because McCaffrey lands on the defender instead of the ground. So what McCaffrey does is he runs over the defender, but in the process he loses the football, and because as he's going to the ground he lands on the defender because he trucks him. It's because he ends up on the defender, meaning he's not down. And the Cowboys have, well, that's a big play, but the defense avoids going down 2 scores. Because that would give the 49ers a 1st and goal at the 2. And it also just gets their defense off the field, which has been on the field for probably at least 13 of, like, the 15 minutes we've played. First turnover of the day for the 49ers goes right off a Cowboy turnover, which was a Tony Pollard fumble. So from their own 2, Prescott in shotgun, Ferguson in motion. Off play action, Prescott looks to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field right away. Michael Gallup's got a step and incomplete. Charvarius Ward in coverage. Excellent coverage on Michael Gallup. The ball is the slightest bit underthrown, and Charvarius Ward does a really good job to get a hand in there and break it up. That's a really nice defensive play. 2nd and 10 from the 2. I'd be shocked if they don't run the ball here. Off play action. High throw and completed to Brandon Cooks. He's out of bounds after a gain of 8. I thought they'd run the ball just to get some breathing room right there. And then see what they can do on 3rd down. Here's a 3rd and 2. The ball now on their own 10-yard line. CeeDee Lamb in motion. Prescott looks to throw. He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to roll out to his left. And that pass, he never threw it. He pump fakes, and he's taken down for a sack by Fred Warner. Back at the 4. I thought he threw it. He pump faked instead. And that's going to be another 49er. Or that's going to be another 3-and-out forced by this 49ers defense. Cowboys have still not picked up a 1st down. Dak did a good job not to fumble there. Looks like he actually lost grip of the ball for a second. So Anger sends the punt away. McLeod fields this at his own 48. Now on the return, McLeod is now going to cut it upfield, and McLeod taken down at the 37. Good return there for Ray McLeod. And the 49ers with great starting field position once again. Their defense has been incredible so far. Cowboys have gone the entire 1st quarter without a 1st down, and also the first minute and a half or so of the 2nd quarter without getting a 1st down as well. That's 4 possessions, 0 1st downs. I mean, Fred Warner's so good. Forced fumble, a sack, and I'm sure he's done other things that I haven't even mentioned. So here is some trickery. It's a flea flicker. Back to Purdy, who fires downfield. Wide open George Kittle. Kittle is going to score his 2nd touchdown of the day. And the 49ers double their lead. It is now 13-0. An extra point will make it. They will double their lead. We saw the Lions do the exact same thing earlier today. Hand it off. Flip it to a receiver on a reverse, who flips it back to the quarterback. And then, in this case, Brock Purdy finds his tight end George Kittle. In the Lions' case, Jared Goff found his tight end Sam Laporta. Almost the exact same play. Second touchdown catch of the day for George Kittle. And here is Jake Moody for the extra point. The rookie kicker from Michigan, and his kick is up and good. 14-0. The 49ers lead the Cowboys. So a 1-play, 38-yard drive there for the 49ers. As they get trickery, or use some trickeration, and score the touchdown there. So now 14-0, 49ers lead the Cowboys. And the Cowboys averaging 0.8 yards per play. They've got 8 yards, 10 plays, 0 first downs. This 49ers defense has been dominant so far. Also, any advice on how to become successful on YouTube? Wow, it's the first time I've actually ever been asked that. But I would say, I don't know, post consistently and be consistent. And man, that's tough. It's not easy, but be consistent and I don't know. I would say that's the main thing. Be consistent. Also, if there's anything you could do where people are like searching for it or anything like that, then that'll also help. But I would say the main thing is be consistent. Whether that's posting once a week, once a day, every other day, or it doesn't even have to be a pattern like that. But I would say consistency is probably one of the biggest things. So here is Cavante Turpin on the return from the 3. Turpin is taken down at the 22. And I got some pushing and shoving going on following the return. So 1st and 10 here. From their own 22. CeeDee Lamb in motion. Prescott under center on this 1st down play. He's going to hand off to Tony Pollard. Pollard powers his way ahead for 3. Again, not a ton of space to run there. This is the first Cowboys game without a 1st down on the first 4 drives since against the Commanders. I couldn't see the year. Cowboys center injured on that play. Oh man, he gets rolled up on. Hopefully he's okay. It doesn't look great. Brock Hoffman will come in at center. He's played 8 career games, started 1. He's in his 2nd season. It is good to see him walking off the field under his own power. That's a good thing. So 2nd and 7. Brandon Cooks gets the ball here on the jet sweep, and Cooks is going to be close to a 1st down. The spot is going to come in about half a yard short. So there's a 3rd and inches here for the Cowboys. They're going to go quarterback sneak, and Prescott's got it. He easily picks up the 1st down. That is the first down of the day for the Cowboys. I want to take some 5 drives to do so. Prescott hands off here, and he breaks tackles and taken down after a gain of 5. He should have been taken down for also maybe 2 or 3 on the play. Dowdle with the carry there. So 2nd and 5 from the 38. Prescott on a design rollout right, throws downfield. That's caught for another first down by Brandon Cooks. Gain of 5 there, and the Cowboys move the chains. CeeDee Lamb in motion. 1st and 10 from the 45 for the Cowboys. Pollard re-enters the game at running back. Prescott looks to throw. He's got time. He's going to find Pollard underneath for a gain of 3 before he's taken down by Greenlaw. He had time there, although Eric Armstead was starting to get pressure. He was getting off the block. Here they toss this left to Pollard, and Pollard taken down for a loss of a yard by Gibson. Nowhere to run so far today for Tony Pollard. Cowboys' best run is a jet sweep that went to Brandon Cooks for about 6.5, 7 yards. That was their best run of the day. Otherwise, nowhere to run the football. Sean Gibson with the tackle for loss there. Last season, he had 61 tackles, 5 picks, which led the team in 8 passes defended. Third and 7. Play clock winding down. They got the snap off with 1. Prescott throws underneath, caught, and another 3rd down conversion for the Cowboys. Fred Warner takes down Jake Ferguson inside 49er territory at the 41. And the Cowboys with 3 first downs on this drive after having 0 coming into the drive. Actually, sorry, they got the ball at the 32. So 1st and 10 here. Prescott looks to throw. Underneath, he's going to find his running back into the backfield. And that is, they're going to say, complete or incomplete. Greenlaw put a hit on him right there. As he caught that. Not sure if he was going to hold on, though. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Dre Greenlaw's had a really good game so far. I mean, he and Fred Warner, I would say, are probably the best linebacker duo in the NFL, unless I'm forgetting someone. Yeah, that's incomplete. Second and 10 here for the Cowboys. Prescott off play action, looks to throw. He is going to find CeeDee Lamb, and Lamb is taken down after a gain of 6 on the play. I believe that might be his first catch of the day. So here is a 3rd and 4. Kevontae Turpin in motion. Prescott to the end zone. That is caught for a touchdown by Kevontae Turpin. On a slot fade, Prescott finds him for a touchdown. And the Cowboys got on the board 11 plays, 78 yards, 5:31 off the clock. And a much needed scoring drive there for the Cowboys. That's a really nice throw and catch. Prescott takes a hit a little after he throws that. And a nice over-the-shoulder catch by Kevontae Turpin. The extra point is up and good. And it is now 14-7 following a much-needed touchdown drive for the Cowboys. It gives their defense a little bit of a break, gets them on the board. Also gets them moving the football a little bit, picking up a couple first downs. A lot of positives on that drive for the Cowboys. So far, results on the poll: 64% of you guys have said the Cowboys win. 36% have said, 36% have said the Cowboys. 64% have said, just updated now. 38% have said the Cowboys. 62% have said the 49ers. Make sure to vote if you guys haven't already done so. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. 49ers going to get the football back here after the Cowboys cut their lead in half. It is now 14-7. Excuse me. Alright, they're back from commercial break here. Showing the difference Christian McCaffrey has made to this 49ers offense. Second best scoring offense in the NFL since the McCaffrey trade. Here they start off their run 25 following the kick being a touchback. Purdy looks to throw. Zips one downfield. That's caught by Brandon Ayuk. He's going to get up to the 40-yard line. And a 15-yard pickup from Purdy to Brandon Ayuk. Ayuk's actually gotten off to a really good start to the season, as he's got a little over 300 receiving yards, and he's played just 3 of the 4 games so far for the 49ers. So 1st and 10 From their own 40 Debo in motion, here they're going to hand off to McCaffrey up the middle, and McCaffrey with a good run of 7 on that first down run. McCaffrey's been good so far today for the 49ers, excluding the fumble at the 2-yard line. So 2nd and 4, Debo in motion. Purdy off play action, looks to throw. He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to launch one way down the field and incomplete. And nobody near the area. Looks like there was a miscommunication. He wanted somebody to go run like a post towards the sideline, a corner, whatever you call that. They would have called intentional grounding, but they say Brock Purdy was out of the tackle box. Let's see. This also gives us an idea of what he wanted to do. He was just barely. It looks like he wanted Brandon Ayuk to run a corner route, but he didn't. So here's a 3rd and 4. Samuel in motion. Purdy looks to throw. He's got time. Underneath, he's going to find McCaffrey broken up and incomplete. There is a flag on the play. Looks like this one may be on the Cowboys, based off the initial reactions. We've got 2 fouls by the Cowboys. First, an unsportsmanlike conduct. Then we've got an unnecessary roughness. It's a helmet-to-helmet hit on Wilson against McCaffrey. And then there was taunting on somebody, but I didn't catch the number. So 1st and 10 at the 39. Purdy in shotgun. McCaffrey the back line to his left. Jennings in motion. Here they toss it to McCaffrey. Running left. McCaffrey taken down in the backfield by Van Der Esch for a loss of 3. One of the few times McCaffrey's had nowhere to run so far today. So 2nd and 12, following a 2-yard loss. Purdy looks to throw. He's going to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Makes the catch. He's got blockers in front. McCaffrey into the open field. Into the secondary. Christian McCaffrey is taken down at the 21-yard line. Nice catch and run there on the screen. And the 49ers just outside the red zone once again. Leighton Vander Esch recognized the play, but got blocked by the lineman that got out in front of McCaffrey, although Vander Esch eventually caught up to the play and was able to take him down. So at the 22, Purdy under center. McCaffrey with 34 rushing yards, 19 receiving yards. He's going to hand off to Mason up the middle. Mason running over everybody, including his own lineman. He's going to gain 8. And a very good run there on 1st down. 6-play, 61-yard drive so far for the 49ers, taking about 3.5 minutes off the clock as well. Mason remains in at running back. He stands to the right of Brock Purdy. They will hand off to Mason again. He's going to power his way ahead. And Mason to the 10-yard line with the first down as well. So first and goal on the 10-yard line. Samuel in the backfield. Purdy is going to find Debo out of the backfield, and he is taken down at the 1. He broke a tackle at the 1, and then his second effort couldn't quite get him into the end zone. Good throw from Purdy, as there was a pretty tight window to get that ball into. Here is a second and goal. Purdy under center. McCaffrey is the back one, about 7 yards behind him. Debo in motion. They're going to hand off to McCaffrey up the middle. And McCaffrey is... I think he's in. He's in for a 49ers touchdown. 9-play, 75-yard drive that takes 5:09 off the clock. And the 49ers respond to the Cowboy touchdown with their third touchdown here in the first half. We now have a late flag that comes in. It's going to be a personal foul offense. Looks like after the play, though. Yeah, McCaffrey's definitely in. Let's just check this flag. Alright, so they're going to get Aaron Banks, their left guard, for shoving the Cowboy defensive lineman. I believe that's Jonathan Hankins in the face. Yeah, that's what they got. Although Hankins did shove Brandon Ayuk first. But they got the second guy in Aaron Banks, the left guard. But the extra point up and good. And it is now 21-7. The 14-point lead is back for the 49ers. So they now lead this one by a score of 21-14. I just saw this stat. In the first quarter, the 49ers ran more plays. No, sorry, the 49ers ran more... The 49ers had more first downs than the Cowboys ran plays. That's just goes to show how bad the Cowboys were offensively during that first quarter. Give me 1 second. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Following the touchdown, a little over 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. So far, results on the poll: 64% of you guys have said the 49ers win, 36% have said the Cowboys. Make sure to vote if you have not already done so. The Cowboys going to get the football back here after they allow a touchdown in response to their touchdown. So 21-7 is the score, 2:36 to go in the first half. Each team still with all 3 timeouts remaining. Obviously the 2-minute warning to go as well. And Jake Moody's kick is headed towards the sideline. Turpin will field this at the 20. It's a very short kick there. Turpin going to bounce to the outside, and he's going to bounce at roughly the 30. And Turpin comes up hopping on 1 foot after that. CeeDee Lamb against man coverage has just 1 reception for 6 yards entering this drive. And on the day, he's got 2 catches for 14 yards. It's been a very quiet day for CeeDee Lamb. 1st and 10 from their own 34. Prescott in shotgun. Speaking of Lamb, he is in motion right here. Prescott with time. He's going to find Ferguson in the flat. And Ferguson will gain 6. The Cowboys going to go quickly here. They get the snap off. Prescott to Pollard is dropped. And they'll bring up a 3rd and 5. Prescott got his finger taped up when he was over on the sideline. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. But 3rd and 5, 2:07 to go in the first half. So from their own 39, Prescott in shotgun, Pollard the back line to his left. Prescott looks to throw, he's got plenty of time. Underneath, and taken down for, after only a gain of 2, that's going to keep him short. Ferguson with the catch there on a drag route. And Fred Warner and Isaiah Oliver combined for the tackle to keep him short of the line to gain. And will force another Cowboys punt as we reach the 2-minute warning. Was that a 3 now? I think it was, but for some reason I feel like I'm missing a first down. No, 3 plays, 8 yards. That's going to be a 3 and out. Is that wallpaper behind you or a portable background? That is a portable background behind me. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here at the 2-minute warning. 49ers up by 14 with potential to make it even more as their defense forces a punt. And another 3 and out. Each team still with all 3 timeouts remaining. Plenty of time left in the first half for maybe both teams to put a touchdown drive together. You're welcome. But this is going to be the 1, 2, 3. This is going to be a 4th 3 and out and 6 drives for the Cowboys. One ended in a touchdown, the other ended in a fumble on their first play. So, Anger on to punt for the 5th time today. On this 4th and 2, his punt is away. Ray McLeod is going to field this at his own 6, and McLeod on the return up the sideline. He is going to head out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and that is where the 49ers will take over 1st and 10 up by 14. They showed Cavante Turpin with the Cowboys touchdown catch earlier. It looks like he had his ankle taped up. But that's just a guess. I was hopefully he's okay. Christian McCaffrey has a touchdown in each of the 49ers' last 14 games. That is the 2nd longest streak in NFL history. Or might have said franchise history. Now I can't remember. So 1st and 10. Samuel motions into the backfield, standing to the right of Purdy. McCaffrey to his left. Now he motions out of the backfield. And they'll hand off to Debo up the middle. And Debo will gain 8 or 9 on that 1st down run. So here is a 2nd and 2. And play is whistled down for a timeout prior to the snap. So that's the first timeout either team has spent so far. That leaves the 49ers with 2 timeouts remaining. Obviously, Cowboys still with 3. That also stops the clock with 1:11 to go in the first half. So far, results in the poll: 59% of you guys said the Cowboys win. Have said the 49ers win. 41% have said the Cowboys. Kittle in motion. Purdy under center. McCaffrey is the back. And he's going to hand off to McCaffrey running left. McCaffrey nowhere to go. He's taken down by Van Der Esch at the line of scrimmage. And now prior to this 3rd down and 2 play, I believe somebody called a timeout. They just haven't showed who. It was the Cowboys. They spend their first timeout. That leaves them with 2 remaining. Each team now with 2 timeouts left. So here is a 3rd and 2. For the 49ers, 1:04 to go in the half. Samuel motions into the backfield. McCaffrey motions out wide. Purdy looks to throw. Over the middle, that is incomplete. Looking for Brandon Ayuk. It was a little bit of a low throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Cowboys get the football back with a minute to go. Let's see if they can put a drive together before halftime. So 4th and 2. Wisnowski punts it away. And this is fielded at the 14. Kevontae Turpin is not back there receiving. That is instead Deuce Vaughn, as we saw Kevontae Turpin go hopping off before. Obviously, hopefully he's okay. Let me see if there's any update on him or anything like that. Thoughts on Purdy so far? I think he's been pretty good. I mean, he's made a couple nice throws. He's missed on a couple. But I mean, not by much. There's one where he threw it a little high. There's others where it's slightly behind him. But overall, Brock Purdy's been pretty good. I mean, he hasn't looked like insane, but I mean, his numbers are good. 9 of 15, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns. So I mean, that's good. He made one really nice throw to George Kittle on his first touchdown, rolling out to his right. But overall, Brock Purdy's been pretty good. A lot more good than bad from Brock Purdy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So waiting for them to come back from commercial break. 49ers lead the Cowboys by a score of 21-7. And the Cowboys with about 50 seconds and 2 timeouts to work with. I think Prescott, has gotten happy feet a few times. Happy feet. Hold on. Happy feet a few times tonight. I thought. Sorry. Sometimes it looks like the spot's cut off. But maybe I haven't really been paying attention to his feet all that much. But I'll take your word for it. Raid, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for the raid. Greatly appreciated. Much love. Alright, so 1st and 10 from their own 25. Prescott looks to throw. He's going to roll out to his left. Prescott is now going to wind up and throw one deep down the field. That is out of bounds and incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the intended target. Thank you for the raid, guys. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Got an injured 49er on the field. I believe that's Drake Jackson. Number 95. He collided with Nick Bosa. And maybe it landed a weird way. And, 'cause, I mean, he hasn't looked like insane. I mean, he hasn't looked like insane. But I mean, his numbers are good. 9 of 15, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns. So I mean, that's good. He made one really nice throw to George Kittle on his first touchdown, rolling out to his right. But overall, Brock Purdy's been pretty good. A lot more good than bad from Brock Purdy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So waiting for them to come back from commercial break. 49ers Yeah, thank you guys for the raid. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Who do I want to win? I would go with the or I want the 49ers because I'm a Giants fan, but obviously Giants not good at all. That's your first raid? Cool, greatly appreciate that. Alright, we got a 2nd and 10 for the Cowboys. Prescott looks to throw. He's pressured now. He's going to look to take off and run. Prescott is taken down for a loss of a yard by Dre Greenwald. He's had a really good first half. But Greenwald with the sack there on Dak Prescott. And that brings us to halftime with the Cowboys. Just let the clock run out. And the Cowboys will also get the second half kickoff. But thank you guys for the raid if you're still here. Greatly appreciate that. And I'm going to go take a quick break. As I do at halftime of every stream, I'll be back in a couple minutes. So, yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes for my updated score prediction, stuff like that, and obviously the second half as well. But, make sure to vote in the poll if you guys have not already done so. I'll be back in a couple minutes. So yeah, I'll be back in a few. Alright, so I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me as I took a quick break. But the 49ers lead the Cowboys by a score of 21-7 at halftime. The Cowboys will also receive the second half kickoff. But overall, the 49ers defense, aside from that one touchdown drive for the Cowboys, has been really, really good. As advertised. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, overall it's been good so far. Great defensive performances from the 49ers. Dre Greenwald's had a really good game. Same with Fred Warner. Give me 1 second. Alright, but my updated score prediction, stuff like that, going over stats from the first half. As far as that goes, the 49ers obviously currently this one 21-7. They've been great. Their offense has been really good. The defense has been great as well. But I'm going to stick with the 49ers. I originally said 26-17. Cowboys, I didn't look great in the first half. 49ers offense put up a lot more points than I was expecting in the first half. But I mean, the Cowboys defense was also on the field for a large portion of that first half. Which, I mean, eventually they're going to get tired, so that makes sense. But my updated score prediction, let's go 49ers. Let's go 31-20. Actually, let's go 31... Yeah, actually, let's go 31-20. So that is my updated score prediction. 31-20, 49ers still beating the Cowboys. Let me know your updated score prediction in the comments. But that is my updated score prediction, 31-20. 49ers over Cowboys. Going over some stats from the first half, beginning with player stats for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott was 10 of 16 passing for just 85 yards. Not a whole ton of big plays in the passing game for the Cowboys, except for that one touchdown, 26 plays. That was their, or 26 yards. That was their longest play of the first half. But Prescott, 10 of 16, 85 yards, and a touchdown, no picks in the first half. He was sacked 3 times for loss of 13 yards. Rushing in the first half, the Cowboys could not run the football. Tony Pollard, 4 carries for 8 yards. Brandon Cooks had their best run, which was a jet sweep, 1 carry for 6 yards. Rico Dowdle, 1 carry for 5 yards, and Dak Prescott, 1 for 2. And receiving for the Cowboys, Jake Ferguson is their leading receiver, 3 catches, 28 yards. Kevontae Turpin, 1 catch, 26 yards. He had the touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 2 catches, 14 yards. He's been held in check. Michael Gallup, 1 catch for 8. Brandon Cooks, a catch for 7. Tony Pollard, 2 for 2. And Dowdle and Luke Schumacher have both been targeted but have not come away with the catch. For the 49ers, Brock Purdy is 9 of 15 for 133 yards and 2 touchdowns, no picks. He's been sacked 1 time for loss of 2. Rushing for the 49ers, Christian McCaffrey hasn't really ran the ball super effectively. He's got a long of 8 and averaging 2.7 yards a carry. That is 13 carries, 35 yards, and a touchdown. But Debo has 3 carries, 25 yards, and Jordan Mason has 4 carries for 21 yards. Overall, the 49ers 4.1 yards a carry. George Kittle is the game's leading receiver, 2 catches, 52 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That is a tied career high for Kittle. Brandon Ayuk, 3 catches, 35 yards. Christian McCaffrey, catch for 19. Debo Samuel, 2 for 13. Kyle Juszczyk, 1 for 9. And rookie Ronnie Bell from Michigan has been targeted once, but did not go away with the catch. And team stats from the first half. First downs, 49ers lead that category 14-4. Took the Cowboys till the 5th drive to even pick up 1 first down. Total plays, the Cowboys 26, 49ers with 36. Total yards, that is largely in favor of the 49ers, 212-93. Each team with 7 drives. 49ers with 5.9 yards per play. Cowboys with 3.6 yards per play. The 49ers with 131 passing yards. Cowboys with 72 passing yards. That includes sacks. Rushing, 81 rushing yards for the 49ers, 21 for the Cowboys. Each team with turnover, that was a lost fumble for each. No red zone trips for the Cowboys. 49ers, 2 touchdowns and 3 red zone trips. And no defensive or special teams touchdowns. And time of possession, 18-33 for the 49ers, 11-27 for the Cowboys. So those are the first half stats. A lot of them largely favor the 49ers, which is a big reason why they have a 14-point lead. Give me 1 second. Alright, so the second half should begin in any minute now. So let me get this correct. We are entering, obviously, quarter 3. And the Cowboys will get the second half kickoff, which is a kickoff they desperately need, and they also need points off that. 49ers, 200 yards of offense in the first half of every game this season. That continues. The Cowboys, 93 yards of offense in the first half. That is their fewest in any seasons. In any half this year. I don't know why I said that. Fred Warner, a sack, forced fumble, and 6 tackles. Dre Greenlaw, his linebacker partner, has also had a really good first half. And the Cowboys have 0 first downs on 6 of their 7 drives. Let's see. Had to look on their first drive to open up the half. Also, I wonder if Kevontae Turpin's back deep or if it's somebody else like Deuce Vaughn. Because we saw Kevontae Turpin go hopping off with injury. This is not Turpin. This is number 23. Is that Dowdle? He's going to get it to the 29. That is Dowdle. And I wonder what the injury deal here is with Kevontae Turpin. I hope he's okay. Because I mean, watching Kevontae Turpin play, watching him play well in the USFL, he's a ton of fun to watch. And obviously, you never want any player to be hurt. Cowboys allowed 21 points. That's the most points. I think that's the most points they've allowed in the first half of the season. Their defense also only allows about 10 points a game. Prescott under center. He's going to hand off to Tony Pollard. He makes one man miss in the backfield, breaks another tackle, and gains 6 before he's wrapped up by Charvarius Ward. Oh, here we go. Injury update on Kevontae Turpin. Couldn't tell. Prescott finds CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb, big catch and run, still on his feet, dragged down by Ward at the 37. we just got an injury update, but I couldn't tell what it was because I was trying to get captions on, but they gave me like 50 different options for captions, 49 of which said English. And then I couldn't get that off the screen, it didn't even work. But from the 37-yard line, Prescott hands off to Tony Pollard, looks for Lane, and Pollard slips, and is then touched down by Nick Bosa for what's going to end up being a loss of a yard or so. Let me see if I can find Cavante Turpin injury update. He's got an ankle injury. And he was questionable to return as of 15 minutes ago. So 2nd and 11, Prescott under center. He looks to throw, and Prescott is going to find Pollard underneath for a gain of 6 before he's taken down by Fred Warner. A lot of short throws for the Cowboys so far. They've got 2 real big passing plays. The catch and run to CeeDee Lamb a couple seconds ago, and also the touchdown to Cavante Turpin. Dak Prescott in his last 3 games against the 49ers, regular season and postseason, just a 59% completion percentage, 5.7 yards a pass, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Here is a 3rd and 4. Prescott hands off to Dowdle, and he is taken down right at the line of scrimmage. That'll bring him a 4th down. Javon Hargrave in on the stop there. I just saw a cricket crawl by, but I couldn't get up in time to go stomp on it. Javon Hargrave just splits a double team right there and takes down Dowdle right at the line of scrimmage. This is going to be a 50-yard field goal attempt from Brandon Aubrey, and Aubrey's kick is good. So a 50-yard field goal gets the Cowboys points on their opening drive. It is now 21-10, still an 11-point 49er lead. But points on this opening drive for the Cowboys was a must, and at least they get that done, even though it is a long field goal. Alright, let me see if there's anything new on Cavante Turpin. Alright, just that he's got an ankle injury. That's the latest. So the 49ers, they will get the football for their first possession here in the second half. They're up by 11. They were good offensively on the first during the first half. Let's see if that continues. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial after the Cowboys field goal. All the Cowboys points today actually are responsible by former USFL players. Cavante Turpin, a former New Jersey General and league MVP in 2022 with the touchdown catch, and then Brandon Aubrey, their kicker, a former Birmingham Stallion, 2-time USFL champ last year and this year with the field goal. So the kick is away, and it is touchback, and the 49ers will take over at their own 25-yard line with 11:53 to go in the third quarter. They show replays of George Kittle. He's done a lot of blocking. I mean, he's one of the best blocking tight ends in the NFL. Plus, he's also got 2 catches, 57 yards, and 2 touchdowns, which is tied a career high on just 3 targets. So Purdy in shotgun, use check in motion, false start. Trent Williams with the early movement there. And that will back the 49ers up 5. Trent Williams, 2-time first-team All-Pro selection 2021 and 2022. He's a 10-time Pro Bowler. Use check in motion. Purdy looks to throw. Purdy zips one over the middle. What a throw from Brock Purdy. Gets to Brandon Ayuk for a gain of about, I don't know, 23-ish. That was not an easy throw from Brock Purdy. Over 20 yards down the field. That was a laser to Brandon Ayuk. And he had to get that over the linebacker, the leaping linebacker as well. That was a really nice throw from Brock Purdy. He's now 10 of 16 for 156 yards and 2 touchdowns. Use check in motion. He winds up now at fullback. They toss this to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is going to make a cut, gain 3, maybe 4 on the run. Kyle Juszczyk did a really good job blocking Micah Parsons right there. With 2nd and 6 here. Purdy under center. Kittle motions out wide. They toss this to McCaffrey running right. McCaffrey cuts this up the field. And he's going to gain 3 on the toss. That'll bring a 3rd and 3 here for the 49ers. They're going to mark this a 3rd and 4. We've got an injured Cowboy on the field. That is number 2. Jordan Lewis, a corner. Hopefully he's okay. He got stepped on by his own teammate. Jordan Lewis in his 7th NFL season played 87 games, 8 interceptions, 31 passes defended in his career. Hopefully he's okay. I mean, it seemed probably just like a little thing where his foot got stepped on by his teammate, but hopefully he's okay. Anyway. So 3rd and 4 here for the 49ers. Juwan Jennings in motion. Purdy in shotgun. Looks to throw. He's got time. Purdy throws down the field. That is caught by Brandon Ayuk. Ayuk inside the 20. Ayuk forced it to bounce at the 10. And another good throw from Brock Purdy to Brandon Ayuk. There is a flag that now comes in on the play. Let's see what this is. It's going to be holding on the offense. That's going to back him up. Burford with the penalty there, number 74. Yeah, that's probably a hold. But that was a really nice throw from Brock Purdy to Brandon Ayuk. Although, obviously the play is now wiped out thanks to the holding call. But 3rd and 14, Purdy looks to throw once again. He's got plenty of time. Fires over the middle, caught this time by Deebo Samuel. Samuel inside the 30-yard line, inside the 20, taken down at the 18. 10 yards longer, very similar result just to their other star receiver, Deebo Samuel. Another really good throw from Brock Purdy. He's been quite good so far today. Their offensive line gave him plenty of time. I mean, they just rushed 3, but he had all day to throw. And makes a good throw to Deebo Samuel down the field, right on target. And then Deebo does the rest. Purdy up to 199 yards and 2 touchdowns. Purdy off play action throws caught by Juszczyk for a gain of 7, maybe 8. That'll get it to about the 10-yard line for this upcoming 2nd and 2. Juszczyk's such a versatile role in this offense. Can be a fullback, running back, tight end. You can line him up at slot receiver. I mean, you can do so many different things. He's the best, quote, fullback in the NFL, and it's not even close. There's a lot more valuable to this offense than he's just a fullback. McCaffrey motions out of the backfield. They hand off to Samuel up the middle, and he is taken down at the 10, got maybe a yard. Then we're a 3rd and 2. So here's a 3rd and 2 for the 49ers. Juszczyk in motion. Purdy off play action. He looks to throw. He's going to throw it to the end zone. Caught. 3rd touchdown of the day for George Kittle. And the 49ers with another touchdown. Purdy's got 3 touchdowns of the day. All have been to George Kittle. And that is now a new career high for George Kittle. 3 touchdown catches. He's got 3 catches. All of them have been touchdowns. Have yourself a game, George Kittle. And again, that's another really nice throw from Brock Purdy. Here is Moody for the extra point. And his extra point is just going to sneak in there. 28-10. But George Kittle with his 3rd touchdown of the day. That is a new career high. Kittle, now 3 catches, 67 yards, all touchdowns. And Brock Purdy made some really good throws on that drive. So, Waiting for them to come back from commercial break. Cowboys going to get the football back. They now trail by 18 following the 49ers touchdown on the opening drive. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break. Alright, now they're getting back. Cowboys going to get the football back down 28-10. Following the touchdown drive by the 49ers we saw a couple minutes ago. Moody sends it away. And here is the return by Dowdle. Gets it to the 21-yard line. Really good kick coverage there by the 49ers. Because he fielded that ball at maybe the 10-15-yard line. So great kick coverage there by the 49ers. So 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. CeeDee Lamb in motion. Prescott looks to throw. Quick throw caught by Lamb. And he is taken down following a gain of 6 on the play. Do I watch MLW Wiffle Ball? I do. I haven't watched any this season, but I do watch. How about you? Do you? So 2nd and 4 from the 27-yard line. You do? Cool, cool. Do you have a team you like? Here is the gift to Tony Pollard, and his best run of the day by far gets up to the 37-yard line. A gain of about 10 on the play. But yeah, I watch MLW sometimes. I haven't watched any this season, but I have watched before. I don't have a team I like. I just watch. So 1st and 10. Prescott launches downfield. That is intercepted by Gibson. An arm punt there into double coverage for Dak Prescott. Gibson on the return gets to the 37-yard line. And that is where he is taken down. So Prescott takes a shot downfield there. That does not work out. And the 49ers take over 1st and 10. Prescott just let it fly and threw it way too far for his intended target, Brandon Cooks. Right to the safety, Gibson, and the 49ers defense with their second takeaway of the day. Alright, but waiting for them to come back from commercial break following the interception. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to go get a tissue real quick. Alright, I'm back. So they show Brock Purdy's really nice throws on that previous drive. 3 really good throws that counted, as well as a really nice throw to Brandon Ayuk on the outside, which was called back because of holding. Brock Purdy on opening drives in the first half, he was 4 of 4, 43 yards and a touchdown. Second half, also 4 of 4 for 83 yards and a touchdown. Brock Purdy must really like first drives. Or opening drives. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off. They hand off to Mason, who cuts this up the middle. And Mason is going to get pushed forward as they try to rip that ball free. And he's going to gain 8, maybe 9 on the play. Good run there from Jordan Mason. So here is a 2nd and 2 following an 8-yard first down run by Mason. Purdy under center. Mason remains the running back. Juszczyk motions in at fullback. They give it to Mason once again. Up the middle, Mason's got a first down. And he is taken down at exactly midfield, gain of 4. So 4:45 to go in the third quarter. 49ers with the football on exactly midfield. Purdy in shotgun. Mason remains in running back windup to his left. Juszczyk in motion. Purdy all day to throw. He's not on the same page with Jordan Mason. Mason turned inside. Purdy threw outside. And that is incomplete. So ball in midfield once again. McCaffrey now enters a running back for the first time this drive. Purdy looks to throw. He's got time. Going to find McCaffrey out of the backfield. McCaffrey makes one man miss and is going to gain 8 there on the completion out of the backfield. So 3rd and 2 here for the 49ers. McCaffrey motions out as a receiver. Empty backfield for Purdy. Cowboys bring a blitz. Purdy throws down the field. Wide open receiver that's caught by Juwan Jennings. He's out of bounds at the 24. And another key 3rd down pickup for the 49ers. They've been really good on 3rd down today, and that's a big reason why their offense has been so good. I hope they put up like a graphic of how good they are on 3rd downs. They've been really good on 3rd downs today. Another nice throw from Brock Purdy downfield. He's now up to 243 yards and 3 touchdowns 15 of 22 passing. Purdy under center, he hands off to McCaffrey up the middle, who runs for a gain of about 4 or 5 on the play. So here is a 2nd and 5. McCaffrey in motion. They're going to hand off to Samuel up the middle. And he is going to run for about 4 or 5 on the play. I think that was really 2nd and 6. They marked it 2nd and 5. So here is a 3rd and 1 for the 49ers. Ayuk in motion. Purdy hands off to McCaffrey up the middle, and McCaffrey is taken down after a gain of a yard, but he did pick up the 1st down. He didn't get very much, but he got what he needed. Cowboys defense allowed per game this season. The 49ers have more of everything than the Cowboys average, except rushing yards, where they're 1 shy of the Cowboys average. Now they have more than the Cowboys average rushing yards allowed per game, as McCaffrey runs for a gain of 2. Deron Bland, Cowboys defensive back, walking to the locker room. Hopefully he's okay. I didn't even know he was hurt. So 2nd and 7 here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Purdy under center. Off play action, Purdy set the screen to Juszczyk. He's got blockers in front of him. And Juszczyk is going to get pushed into the end zone. No, he's going to get stopped at the 1. And that is going to bring us to the 4th quarter. So 28-10, 49ers lead the Cowboys as we head to quarter number 4. With a 1st and goal for the 49ers on the 1-yard line. I mean, I think this really just goes to show the 49ers are the best team in the NFL. And I don't really think you can debate it. Their defense is insane. Their offense is very, very good. Give me 1 second. Alright, but we head to the 4th quarter. The 49ers lead this one 28-10. And they could go up even better, or even further here, as they have the ball on the 1 yard line. Following the screen pick up to Kyle Juszczyk. Brock Purdy's had a really good game. 251 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He's been sacked just once. Pass rating of 145.1. He's 16 of 23 passing. Really good day for Brock Purdy. And I mean, it was hard to say he was truly an elite quarterback last year because of such a small sample size, but I think so far between last year and this year, you could definitely say Brock Purdy is a above average quarterback in the NFL. Easily. I would say he's top 10. Maybe top... I don't know. He's probably like a top 8 quarterback. Okay, they're back. First and goal, I think they're just short. McCaffrey gets to about the half-yard line. Well, I mean, let's think. If Brock Purdy, I'm going to say he's a top 8 quarterback. He's number 8 quarterback in the NFL. You've got Josh Allen, in no particular order. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Tua, Jalen Hurts, Aaron Rodgers, when healthy. Obviously, I would still include Aaron Rodgers. There's 5. Trevor Lawrence, that's 6. Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, that's 8 right there. So probably he's number 9 because I forgot about Tua. Purdy throws to the flat, wide open, Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown. 49ers have scored 30 on what is one of the best defenses in the NFL. Just goes to show, it's not just their defense, which is great. Their offense is very good as well. 12 plays, 62 yards, 6:42 off the clock. And a really, really good game for the 49ers. Lamar Jackson as well, I forgot. So I'd say Purdy's probably top 10. I would say he's probably the 10th best quarterback in the NFL. I'll get back to that in a second during their commercial. But Moody's extra point is up and good. It is 35-10. But what would you guys say? Purdy's top what? I think he's top 10. Because, let me think. You got Mahomes, Allen, Herbert, Burrow, Rodgers, Tua, Trevor Lawrence, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, I would say Brock Purdy's number 10. Let me just pull up the standings to make sure I'm not missing anybody. But I take Tua over Brock Purdy, Josh Allen over Brock Purdy, Aaron Rodgers over Brock Purdy, Brock Purdy over Mac Jones, Brock Purdy over Kenny Pickett, Lamar Jackson over Brock Purdy. So there's 4. Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, that's 6. Mahomes, Herbert, that's 7, 8. Hurts, that's 9. And 10 would be Brock Purdy. So Brock Purdy, I would say he's the number 10 quarterback in the NFL. And the crazy thing to think about, I think he's the second best quarterback in the NFC. That sounds kind of insane, but I mean, the AFC has a lot of good quarterbacks. The NFC has a lot of decent quarterbacks, but I think it is... Brock Purdy is very good. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here, following the 49ers touchdown to put them up by 25. Alright, now they're back from commercial break here. 49ers have it teed up and are set to send it away here. Haven't seen Cavante Turpin since his injury, so you probably imagine he's out for the rest of the game. Deuce Vaughn fumbles this in the end zone. He is just going to take a knee, which I think he was going to do anyway. But the Cowboys, they take over at their own 25, and they show how dominant these 49ers linebackers have been. Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw are easily the best linebacker pairing in the NFL, and it's not even close. The 49ers defense has... They stats before I could read it. But allowing just 10 points. Prescott zips it over the middle, incomplete. That one went off the hand of a diving Fred Warner. CeeDee Lamb, the intended target. So 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Prescott looks to throw. He's pressured. That is incomplete. Oh, intercepted! Fred Warner with the pick off the deflection. And Warner taken down at the 26. Fred Warner is insane. I mean, that one is just a result, right place, right time. But Fred Warner is having an absolutely insane game. That is the 3rd turnover of the day for the Cowboys. Fred Warner on this play, he shows like he's going to blitz. He drops out of it. And then he catches the pass off the deflection for the interception. Lenore, who had a assist on the fumble, having it deflect off his leg to keep in bounds, even though the 49ers gave that one right back. He has a deflection there. And the 3rd turnover of the day for the Cowboys. I mean, at this rate, the 49ers might hit like a little under 50. Here they toss this one to Mason running left. Mason makes a cut, and Jordan Mason is gone. One play, untouched, 49ers touchdown. One play, 26 yards, 6 seconds. Oops, sorry. That was a loud squeak. I hit my chair. It's an old chair, so it makes a lot of noise when I move around on it. But Jordan Mason, one play, a touchdown. And the 49ers have now put up 41 points on one of the best defenses in the NFL. We got an injured Cowboy on the field. I can't tell who that... who that is. But, oh, looks like Leighton Vander Esch. Hopefully he's okay. Oh, he got run into by Micah Parsons. But they go to commercial break. Obviously, hopefully Vander Esch is okay. But the 49ers are an extra point away from putting up 42 points on a Cowboys defense that was allowing just 10 points coming into today's game. I'm checking to see if they had the best scoring defense in the league. I think they did. Coming into today. Yeah, they did. These were the 2 best scoring defenses in the NFL. Cowboys allowing 10 points a game, and 49ers allowing 14 points a game. Cowboys have scored only 10 points a game, or 10 points this game. Meanwhile, the 49ers have put up 41 and are an extra point away from making that 42. But still waiting for them to come back. But I mean, this 49ers team is insane. I don't know if it's possible to beat them if they're completely healthy. I mean, the 49ers, their offense is really, really good. I mean, they just put up 41 points, about to be 42, on the best scoring defense in the NFL. And also, I mean, it helps when you have the ball for about 75% of the game, because your defense is so good you can't allow the opposing offense to sustain a drive. But I mean, I don't understand how it's possible to beat this team right now. The 49ers are the best team in the NFL, and I don't think it's close. Van Der Esch walks off the field. That's a good thing to see. So hopefully he's okay. But here is the extra point for Jake Moody. And it is up and good. Oop. But 42-10, 49ers with the Cowboys. I mean, the 49ers could hit 50. Brock Purdy is about to move to 10-0 as a regular season starter. His 9-game win streak is the fourth longest in NFL history. He's got the best passer rating in the NFL. He's tied for 5th in touchdown passes. And today on passes 10+ yards downfield, he's 7 of 10 for 166 yards and 3 touchdowns. And has just made some really, really good throws. Like, there are some throws where he's got to put it at, like, the exact spot he puts it at for it to be a completion. Brock Purdy's had a really good day. The kick is a touchback, and the ball will come out to their own 25-yard line for Dak Prescott and the Cowboys offense, trailing by 32 points with 14 minutes to go. The Cowboys offense, through 4 weeks, they were averaging 31 points a game, averaging 34 minutes of possession time, and they turned the ball over just once. Tonight they've scored just 10 points, have had the ball for just 16 minutes, and turned the ball over 3 times. That's what happens when you face a 49ers defense that is the best in the NFL. Just a 49ers team overall. Here they hand off to Pollard up the middle. Pollard runs for a gain of 7. '49ers have taken their defensive stars Fred Warner and Nick Bosa out. I don't know if they'll see any more playing time. I mean, they don't really need to. Here they try to set up the screen to Pollard. They successfully do so. Pollard makes one man miss. Pollard makes another man miss. And Pollard into the open field. He's taken down from behind. Inside 49ers territory at the 42. A big catch and run there for Tony Pollard on the screen pass. So Prescott looks to throw here. That is intercepted again. The 4th turnover of the day for the Cowboys. Another pick for Dak Prescott. He had thrown just one pick coming in today. He has thrown two. Was it 2 or 3 today? I think it's 2. No, 3. This one right here, the one where he just bombs it deep. And then the Fred Warner one a couple minutes ago. The 49ers may actually hit 50. I mean, you just score a touchdown here, and you got to get the ball back one more time and score one more touchdown. In the next 13 minutes. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. '49ers with the football at roughly midfield. Let me check the exact spot. It is their own 48-yard line, so roughly midfield, as I said. And I would doubt Brock Purdy comes back in. It's probably Sam Darnold. His turn to see some action in this blowout. So, I mean, maybe in that case, the 49ers won't hit 50. Mike Parsons still out there for the Cowboys. He has been very quiet. 26 pass rush snaps. Just 1 quarterback hurry. No quarterback hits, no sacks. Yep, Sam Darnold enters for the 49ers. He's in his 6th season in the NFL already. Darnold hands off to Jordan Mason. And Mason runs for a gain of 6, maybe 7 yards there, as the Cowboys try to rip that ball free. Darnold beat out Trey Lance for the 49ers backup quarterback job. Lance now the 3rd quarterback for the Cowboys, after they traded a 5th round pick for him. So 2nd and 4, here they toss this to Mason, cuts this up the middle. Mason picks up a 49ers first down, and he is pushed across the 45-yard line to the 44. Got an injury update on Leighton Vander Esch. And my captions don't work. Oh, here we go. Injury update. He's got a neck injury. He is questionable to return. So Darnold hands off to Mason, and he is taken down for loss of 3 by Daron Kearse. But here is a 2nd and 14. Following the loss of 4 on the first down run. The 49ers have taken out all their key starters. I believe that includes Trent Williams. So obviously star left tackle. Darnold hands off to Mason. No, sorry, that's not Mason. That is... Oh, that's Ty Davis-Price, the second year back from LSU. Second year back? Yeah. So here is a 3rd and 12. Cooper Rush has his helmet on his head and looks like he's getting loose. Looks like he may come in for this final 10 minutes here for the Cowboys. False start on right tackle for the 49ers. So here's a 3rd and 17. Darnold sets up the screen to Ray McLeod. McLeod taken down right there after a gain of only a yard. And that'll bring a 4th down, and the 49ers will be forced to punt it away. So 4th and 16. For one of the few times today, the Cowboys force a 49er punt. Deuce Vaughn back deep to receive this punt. So Wisnowski punts it away. Vaughn is going to let this bounce at the 2 and down at the 2 by Ronnie Bell. Second time he's downed one inside the 5. The rookie from Michigan really good on kick coverage or punt coverage for the 49ers. He has down 2 punts inside of the 5-yard line today. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. So, after this win for the 49ers becomes official, they will have won 14 consecutive regular season games, which is the longest active win streak in the NFL, regular season wise, and the second longest win streak in 49ers franchise history. It is one win short of their 15-game win streak, which still have a chance, to match next week against the Browns. So 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. Rush now in at quarterback. He's going to look to hand off, and he is going to hand off. Did he get out of the end zone? I think so. We got a spot that comes in at the 1. So he did get out of the end zone, but just barely. So Rush now at quarterback. The Cowboys trail this one by 32 points, 8:10 to go in the game. Rush in shotgun, he looks to throw a quick throw to the outside. That is caught by Gallup, and he's forced to bounds after a gain of 7. So 3rd and 3. Here for the Cowboys. Rush hands off to Dowdle, who's got a first down up to the 15, 16-yard line, actually. The 49ers' upcoming schedule, they go at the Browns and at the Vikings in week 6 and 7. Then they host the Bengals in week 8. Their bye is week 9, and then they go to Jacksonville in week 10. Browns, one of the teams on a bye this week. Rush looks to throw. He's going to swing this out to Deuce Vaughn, and Vaughn is going to get wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys' upcoming schedule, they go at the Chargers next week. Then they have a bye in week 7. Then they host the Rams, visit the Eagles, and then host the Giants in week 10. That one against the Eagles will definitely be one to keep an eye on. Here is the gift to Dowdle. He bounces this to the outside. Dowdle tripped up at the 20. So 3rd and 6 here for the Cowboys. Rush in shotgun. Rush is going to get sacked back at the 12. And that'll bring a 4th down for the Cowboys, and they'll be forced to punt it away with a little over 5 minutes to go. So the punt is away from Anger. And McLeod on the return. He fills this as zone 35. On the return, Ray McLeod splits defenders and is eventually taken down to the 47-yard line. Great starting field position for the 49ers. I am really interested to see if they can hit 50. 49ers 403 yards of total offense. 251 through the air and a little over 100 and however many that is on the ground. Here's the give to Davis Price. He makes a cut, first down and more, gains 15 on the run there for Ty Davis Price. Got an injured Cowboy on the field. That is number 6. That is Donovan Wilson, 5th-year safety from Texas A&M. Hopefully he's okay. Don't want to see players get hurt ever, but especially in a game that's already over, except the clock hasn't officially hit 0. Dak Prescott with a rough day, 14 of 24, 153 yards, a touchdown, and 3 picks. Meanwhile, Brock Purdy, really good, 17 of 24, 252 yards, and 4 touchdowns. So Wilson gets helped off the field. Hopefully he's okay. In his career, he's played 54 games, has 8.5 sacks, 10 tackles for loss. And they took the thing away before I could read the last one. Oh, he got rolled up on from behind. And his leg bends kind of a weird way. Hopefully he's okay, as he gets helped to the sideline. So 1st and 10 here on the 39-yard line. Darnold under center. Here's the toss to Davis Price running left. Davis Price makes a cut up the field. And he's going to run for a gain of 3. So here is a 2nd and 6. Darnold in shotgun. And he hands off to Davis Price up the middle. And he will run for a gain of 4. That'll bring him a 3rd and 2 from the 31. So 3rd and 2 here for the 49ers. They're up 42 to 10, 2:50 to go in the game. Play clock winding down. They don't get the snap off. And they were forced to take a delay of game. Third and 7 following the penalty. Darnold in shotgun, Davis Price the back, lined up to his right. Here is the give to Davis Price up the middle. He's going nowhere. Taking down right at the line of scrimmage. But we reached a 2-minute warning as well. And so 2 minutes to go in the game before this blowout is officially over. The Patriots consecutive 30-point loss for the first time since 1970. Last week they lost to the Cowboys 38-3. Today they lost to the Saints 34-0. Patrick Mahomes became the first starting quarterback to defeat 31 teams before age 30. Obviously, the only team he hasn't beaten is the Chiefs. The Eagles start 5-0 for the second straight season after beating the Rams 23-14. One of two undefeated teams. The other is obviously the 49ers, who don't look like they're going to lose anytime soon. But 4th and 7, 49ers line up to go for this. Darnold tosses this out to Davis Price, and he's not going to get that. He's taken down at the 40. So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys with 1:54 to go. 49ers lead 42-10. And it doesn't appear as if the 49ers will hit 50. Jalen Tolbert in motion. Rush under center. And he's going to hand off to Deuce Vaughn, who's taken down after getting only a yard. Next week on Sunday Night Football, we've got the Giants and the Bills, what should probably be another blowout, so that'll be fun. But obviously we will also have a live watch party for that, and as well as tomorrow for Monday Night Football. So make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so don't miss any upcoming streams or videos, anything like that. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the offense. Let's see, number 73 right here. That's Tyler Smith. Just some pushing and shoving going on. The Cowboys must be frustrated, down by 32. So 2nd and 24 for the Cowboys, 1:42 to go. Here is the gift to Vaughn. He is going to gain 4. That'll run a 3rd and about 20 for the Cowboys. Third and 20, the second to last snap of the game. Maybe not, because they may have to punt this way. Vaughn looking for a lane. He's not really going to find one. He's going to gain 2. They may have to snap this one more time. Well, they do have to snap it one more time. But I don't know if they're going to punt this or not. There's going to be about 11 seconds if you let the play clock go all the way to 0. Cowboys keeping the offense out there. And they take a knee. Everyone wants the game to be over, even the Cowboys. I mean, they take a knee. But now because possession switches on the knee, the clock stops. So the 49ers got to go send players out there so they can take a knee. I mean, the Cowboys could have just ran around for like 10 seconds. But there's now 10 seconds left in the game. I mean, obviously, this game's been over since like the third quarter. So the 49ers will just have to take one knee. Kyle Shanahan couldn't wait to get out of there. And now he's going to stay for one more play. But now the game is over. 49ers have now won 15 straight, which ties the longest winning streak, or 15 straight regular season games, which ties the longest win streak in franchise history. They can break that record next week against the Browns. So what I read before was incorrect. That was including this week. But 42-10 final score. A dominant win for the 49ers. I mean, they're the best team in the NFL, and I don't think there's any argument against it. There's like no way to beat them right now. And the 49ers, I mean, they're the best team in the NFL. There's no way around that. The final score, 49ers 42, Cowboys 10. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe, turn on notifications so don't miss tomorrow's stream, any other videos, or any streams in the future. I do my best to post as often as possible. Make sure to, as I said, like, subscribe, turn on notifications so don't miss anything in the future. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night, and I will see you guys in the next one.